Good morning. It's Thursday, January 12, 2023. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update as we get ready for a weather-aware and weather-active day. We already see thunderstorms in northeast Mississippi and some scattered storms ahead of that in North Alabama. And this is going to be the same situation for us today. We're going to see those pop-up showers first. We're going to see the first line move through, which will not be the most severe line, and then the severe line moving in after that. And I'll show you the timing of all that as we move through the day today. Temperatures pretty warm this morning. We have a lot of 60s on the board. Remember, the warmest temperatures we see ahead of the cold front is right there, right before the cold front arrives. That air begins to compress, and so with these warm temperatures, which will only warm up over the next few hours, that's going to provide a little bit more fuel for the thunderstorms. The Storm Prediction Center has upgraded Atlanta down to Columbus, up to Rome, Toccoa, Gainesville, Athens, and this level 3 out of 5 risk of severe weather. We didn't have this yesterday, so as of today, level 3 out of 5 risk of severe weather for a good part of the state. The yellow area, level 2 out of 5 risk, so that goes from Augusta down to Albany, and then level 1 out of 5 risk covering Statesboro right to Savannah and down into Valdosta. This is mainly going to be because of the timing of the storms. By the time they get down into this area, we're going to be well past sunset, so they're going to lose some intensity, but we're talking about the middle of the day going right through Atlanta and then continuing toward the southeast. So it will be very active. We do have a pretty moderate tornado risk for today, a little bit higher than the last storm system we tracked, but our biggest risk will be strong straight line winds, those damaging winds. That will be a big part of these storms. So let's go hour by hour. This is 7 o'clock this morning. You see some pop-up showers here. They're mainly in North Georgia. This line continues to push toward the east, and we see these thunderstorms out ahead of that. We should start to see this entering into northwest Georgia around Dade County at noon today, and then this continues to push in toward Dalton and Rome by 2 p.m. Still see these scattered thunderstorms ahead of this. Breeze also picking up. Metro Atlanta will be windy this afternoon. And then we see, here we go, we're talking about those two lines. So Macon, you're going to start to see a line of thunderstorms at 5. Back behind to that, here's the main line. This is where our main tornado threat is going to be, and the strong straight line wind. So that cuts right through Atlanta, right at 5 o'clock drive time, right on schedule. And then this continues to push down toward the southeast. So again, there's a little quiet here between this line and this line. So don't let your guard down once that first line of thunderstorms moves through. We could see some severe weather here with this one, and then this right here is going to be the bulk of it. So we head toward 8 o'clock, cutting through Macon. And then actually I'm going to go over to our other model to take you through the late evening and overnight hours tonight, just to give you a sense of the rest of the timing of these storms, because this jumps ahead to 1 a.m. So jumping back to 8 p.m. here on the high-res modeling, this is what it looks like. Those storms moving through Macon will advance forward a couple of hours here. We head toward 9:30 or 9:03 p.m. rather. And then we see those lines will start to weaken somewhat as it heads into Statesboro, Vidalia, stretching on down to Valdosta. This is because we're getting into the late night hours, 11 p.m., still looking at those thunderstorms approaching Savannah. And you can see some lingering showers up in the northern part of the state as we head toward 11 o'clock tonight. Now, some of this could be a wintry mix. We have cold air back behind this cold front, so that's going to mix with the leftover moisture and bring a few snow showers up and toward the North Georgia mountains, and that'll be the case tomorrow as well, because we're still going to have some moisture in the atmosphere, so we're going to be dealing with that. But we'll continue in past midnight tonight, should be right over Savannah, and finally moving out by 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. So this modeling could be an hour or two off, but this is going to be our general consensus of when these storms will be moving through the area. So it's important to be weather aware through the afternoon hours if you are in North Georgia, Metro Atlanta, this evening for Middle Georgia, and then later tonight for Southeast Georgia. And of course, we'll be right here on the Georgia WeatherNet with any updates throughout the evening and throughout the late night hours tonight. That's the very latest from the Georgia WeatherNet. Now your local forecast from Northwest Georgia to Southeast Georgia.